All right, so we're back on the same hole. We picked the other side of the fairway. Now we've got a tree that's kind of blocking us and we need to curve it the other way for a draw. So again, refresh me one more time on what exactly we're trying to do if we want the ball to curve from right to left.
Draw. I need to bring my club on the inside of my swing plane.
True that.
On the way back. When I'm coming through, swing out of my swing plane. So I'm like
across the swing plane.
But at the same time, make sure I'm rolling my right hand.
Again, I think that's the most important part, is we need to make sure the club face gets closed. So if we want the club face to get closed, instead of leaving the right hand under the club, like we did on the last shot, we need that right hand to roll on top of the club. And again, not harder, not faster. We need it to happen sooner.
Okay.
And again, we got, again, some overhanging tree branches up here. So let's put the ball a little bit back in your stance.
Okay.
And you might even try to start with the club face slightly hooded or slightly pointed to the left, just to help encourage that closed club face.
Sure.
So why don't you go ahead and give her a try and see if you can curve that baby to the left. Never saw it?
I hit it just straight. I don't think I know I didn't swing out enough.
Well, did it curve to the left?
No.
Okay, so the club face wasn't closed to that path.
Either, right.
So again, let's try that again where you exaggerate a little bit on getting that club face closed. And again, going back to that first lesson, remember the sensation was it's going to feel like you're hitting it with the very toe of the club, not even on the club face.
Right.
We need to get that club face rotated.
Okay.
It looked like it had a little bit of curve to it. All right, good.
Felt
Cool.
a lot better.
Again, it's gonna feel weird, especially being that this isn't your comfort shot.
Right.
But again, going back to what we just talked about on the other side of the fairway, something good to practice, because you know that you're gonna end up in a situation like this eventually.
Oh yeah.
And so the more you practice it, the more comfortable you get, and the more you trust it when you actually need it to happen. But again, I think your idea is right, or at least you have it ingrained on what you need to do.
Right.
But until you start working on it a little bit more,
Yeah.
you're not going to see quite the results you want to see. So it'll take a little bit of practice. But again, you're ever playing out by yourself or with a buddy, and you don't have much to do, practice some of these shots, because again, the more you practice them, the easier they get.
Right.
All right.